So here's a little trick for you, for those people who actually are being stung with Section 24, landlords who cannot deduct the interest-only payments of their mortgage because of George Osborne's changes in 2017. Guess what? You can actually now save taxes with what I'm going to tell you. And if you are a higher rate taxpayer, it's even more important for you to listen out. So currently you have a situation where you make £10,000 a year of rents. You then have to pay, and you are a higher tax rate payer, as well as you are owning that property under your personal name. Because of that, you get hit big on the amount of money that you end up having to deduct against your, or you get taxed on. Because what they will do is they will take your income, your earned income from work, plus your interest, the rent that you've accumulated, they add them together, then they tax you on the lot. And if you're a high taxpayer, you are paying a lot of money out. So here's a really little a little trick I want to teach you, and it's completely absolutely fine to do it. And that is because the interests are so high at the moment, lenders are reducing their rates but increasing the arrangement fee. So let's say, for example, right now we have interest rates of around, say, 4% for a buy-to-let landlord on their personal name. But to get the maximum amount that they can borrow, the lender is increasing the arrangement fee so that they can afford to reduce the interest rate. By doing that, they can lend you more money out. It's called stress testing, and that's what they're using. They almost gaming a bit the system of saying, look, you can borrow more money because the interest rate is 4%, but you need to pay £10,000 of arrangement fee, and that's not atypical. Whereas before, that arrangement fee used to be about £2,000. So why is that important, and how do you save tax on this? Well, arrangement fee is actually tax deductible because it's a cost that is allowed to be deducted as part of your property ownership. And if you have a £10,000 arrangement fee and you get a lower interest rate in the examples I've given you, you can then tell your tax or your accountant at the end of the year, yeah, for that arrangement fee, for that property, I had to pay £10,000 arrangement fee. Can you deduct that against the tax? And I'm reliably told by my accountant and my property tax advisor that is absolutely fine, and indeed they do that for other clients and for themselves as well. So here's a massive way of actually making sure you reduce your tax bill. So, okay, you can't do it every year because you're going to be fixing maybe for 5 years. But if you're, if the arrangement is £5,000, that's £5,000 that comes off against your tax, which is, quite frankly, if you didn't know this, it's an amazing way of actually saving a bit of tax.